Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I have no idea what the hell day it is, what time it is. Lost technology, you know. Anyway, today's video is about this. The GoPro Hero 10 Black Bones Black, whatever. I haven't seen anything out on this, so I figured I would make a video. There's a million people that talk about it. It's settings, the best settings. That's all I've been obsessing on, is trying to figure out the best settings. I'm going to look into some more mounts right now. I'm just using the mount that comes with it. And I have it wired here. So this kind of leads into what I want to do. I'm going to make this so it bounces back and forth between a couple different quads, and basically little tiny male-female plug here. So this guy will stay on here, and then you can just disconnect, and then I can go to another quad. One thing I would advocate doing, especially if you only have your hands on one of the power plugs, there is a website, there is a seller on eBay that sells them. He actually makes them. So I got my hands on an extra plug, you know, if I decide to make another one. Anyway, so what I would recommend doing, so let's say you want to go play with your settings. Quad's got to be plugged in. What a pain in the ass. So what I did was I added another female. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Basically, the original Tiny Whoop, the batteries were this size, the PH 1.0 maybe, whatever the hell they're called. And I did a little wiring and zip tying and heat shrinking and turned it into an XT30. They're gonna be like, X, why the hell would you do that? Well, if I want to sit and change settings and not have it attached to a quad, or where I'm gonna lead this to, so you can plug this to here, and this will plug into the male end that I have running off of that plug. I can turn it on. That's how I set it up. I can go through my settings and I can change it. So if you go out in the field and your settings, your situation will be different. Let's say, like me, you like flying inside the trees and under the canopy and stuff like that, where it tends to be more dark, and the lighting situation will be significantly different. You can do that, and then if you want to sit down and review maybe some of the footage or change some of the settings, but you don't want to have the quad on so things don't heat up, boom, you just plug it in, you have your battery here, and then you go. Now, again, this may be controversial because it's just my idea and being different and creative. What I have here is a GoPro holder stand. It's got the 7 holder on it. I just left it on there. So obviously that mount, the base mount, will mount to that. Or if you had a 3D printed mount, which I'm eventually going to get my hands on, that will slap on there. And let's just say you don't want to buy a 10 regular and you have the 10 bones, or I don't feel like using my 7. Just for the shits of having a conversation, I want to use this as my vlog. Let's just say it's light, okay? So, with that same plug setup, you could use this. And then I could make a little strap, tiny thing here, and just attach a battery. It's honestly not heavy. Man, I ain't no pussy. I can walk around and hold this with it attached to here. Make some form of a mount so everything kind of sticks together. Now it's literally stuck together. Let me raise this up here. Let me see if I can do this. So you have extra room. Now if I can open back up, I only got one damn hand. I was going to do this with 2, but... So you do have room, if you were going to leave it that way, to literally just strap a battery right there. If you were going to do a short vlog, or you were going to put this down somewhere, do a time lapse or whatever, you could strap that on there. You get plenty of life. This is only a 650 mAh 3S battery. You could use a 4, whatever. 2, I guess this thing doesn't like a 2. But you could rig this. You have plenty of hand grip. It's not going to be in your way. Walking around with that is not going to be that bad. I think it will still work just fine. So I'm still thinking, other than, yeah, you wouldn't want to do it in the rain, and if you were traversing over some terrain that might get muddy or wet, or it could get at this, it would not be a good idea, and you could go to a 7, 8, or the full-size 10. But for some of the things that we do when we kind of vlog, you know, if you want to keep everything in your timeline when you're editing the same, you could just use that with a little ingenuity, and then you could still vlog set it up while you're flying, and God knows what else, because some of the places that our group goes to is absolutely incredible. And it'd be cool to get some of that B-roll with it walking around, and with the stabilization that it's got, and then with Real Steady that I'm still experimenting with, take advantage of what I got. If I had the money, don't get me wrong, I'd have both so I could use whatnot, but this is the decision that I made to go with, and I'm going to take full advantage of it and see. Like I said, again, not a big deal. Plop that thing right on there with a little battery strap, and then you can plug it right in. Good to go. And walk around with it. So share your thoughts. Let me know if that's something that you would do. If it's an absolutely stupid idea, I don't care. Let me know. But I got some editing to get done, and that's about it. Got some other things coming up soon, so stay tuned. Share your thoughts. I'd love to hear it. Peace out.